Alright, so hello everybody, how? My name is William, and today, well, I'm on the Brave browser now, so, I'm tired of using Microsoft Edge, so, every day, so it's going to use Brave now, so. Yeah, of course, about this not, except, now today's video is called, if I want to take a look on Excel, um, just see what I have here. Yeah, here it is. So it's called what is about to say about having a dual citizenship. Yes, two citizenships. I'll make this video now, and I'll talk about other videos later. I know these videos were going to be up these years, but I stopped because of age verification and talking about Rumble and stuff, so don't worry, I'll go back and talk about those, but some other time. Let's go to my Rumble channel, which is here, and yeah, so understand dual citizenship. So yeah, you can live as a dual citizenship, but the both talking about not just being a citizen of the U.S., but also being a citizen in heaven. So I'll let you read this article to yourself because I want to show you another place where you can also be a dual citizen, not just a dual citizen, and not just be a citizen in heaven. Yeah, a citizen in heaven is just means you're just a believer in Jesus as well. Yeah, citizenship is an active citizen with two countries. Yeah, and be born in the U.S. and then be born outside or be born in the U.S. and probably visit another country. Yeah, that's what it is, and I'll show you where it is that. So I don't know if I want to show you. I do have Google Earth, but if not, I could use the other version of Earth. No. Okay, I'll just show you. So, yeah, it is true the U.S. does accept rules in citizenship. But what about, and there's some European countries that do, but disagree anyway. What about Asian countries? That's what you have to get into. Yeah, just Taiwan accept dual citizenship. Yeah, does Taiwan allow dual citizenship? Yeah, Taiwan. Yes. Yeah, it does. Taiwan individuals were born Taiwanese nationally, and then, but what about foreign nationals? A generally announced, okay. Oh yeah, right here it says naturalized foreign citizens who must renounce original citizenship, except in rare cases. Oh, okay. Yeah. But I talked about for Americans. Okay, there it is. Yes, Taiwan does allow dual citizenship and for Americans in specific areas. Okay. Well, yeah, okay, dual citizenships permit for Americans who were Chinese birth, but not to those who do anything as Chinese citizens unless they qualify narrow exception. Okay. So this is, and I'm talking about for Taiwan because I know, yeah. Remember I said that Taiwan is a free democratic country that's very close to China. Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you is, I don't know if it's only. I'm not sure if Taiwan's the only country in Asia, but well, it could be. But this is just Taiwan, right? Yeah. Known as the Republic of China. But I just call it Taiwan, to not to make it, not to make it confused with, you know. So that's just Taiwan, right? What about the other country that's close to it? Well, I'm not talking about China. Yeah, because I already know that China only accepts only one citizenship, and that's it. But what about the other countries next to Taiwan? I'm talking about yeah, Japan. I don't know. What about Japan? Because I don't know. Yeah, dual. Oh, yeah. So Japan does not allow dual citizenship for adults who acquire, including U.S. citizenship. Oh, okay. I see. So it's not Japan. It's okay. So Japan doesn't allow dual citizenship, but Taiwan does. Okay. Yeah, I guess there's a difference between the two, but I want to show you which ones. But that's pretty good to know anyway. Because Asia is what I'm dreaming of visiting. Yeah, mostly Taiwan, but yeah, Japan I would visit as well. Despite of me not wanting to learn Japanese, that's why. But I'll talk about that in a different video though. So. So yeah, you can don't become a citizen of another country, but you can also be a citizen in heaven. So I'll let you read this article to yourself, but you know that's all right. All right. So let's look at which Asian countries accept dual citizen. Ship, and I will take a look. So you got Taiwan. Oh, the United Arab Emirates. Okay. I do not know about the United Arab Emirates requiring dual citizenship, but that's great anyway. Oh, Thailand. Oh yeah, that's not really an. Yeah, it's not really a free country, but I guess I didn't know if if you want to learn Thai, if you want to visit there, I guess. Yeah, Philippines, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Pakistan, Cambodia, East Timor, right? Because it says, yeah, Timor-Leste is the Portuguese name, I believe. Kyrgyzstan. Tajikistan. Oh, it says students now, except for under national treaties. Okay, Armenia, Georgia, Lebanon, Iraq, Syria, and Turkey. And Vietnam. And here, countries like China, Japan, South Korea, India, Indonesia, Singapore, Malaysia, Brunei do not allow dual citizenship require renunciation of prior nationality. Okay, so these are the ones that don't. But those are Asian countries, right? Yeah. Do we take a look at Europe? Let's take a look at North American countries. I know it's just the U.S. because I know it's not just the U.S. So yeah, Canada and the U.S. and Mexico allow dual citizenship. You see, those are the ones in North America, but what about South American countries? And South American countries, you got Argentina, Brazil, Bolivia, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Cuba. Okay, and there's Dominican Republic. Okay, Ecuador, Honduras. And yeah, Mexico's part of North America, but I'm looking for that. Yeah, Nicaragua, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Uruguay, and Venezuela. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at European countries that allow dual citizenship. I don't know much about that, but yeah. So, yeah, France, Italy, Portugal, Spain, Germany, Ireland, Sweden, Finland, Denmark, Poland, Hungary, Czechia, Belgium, Cyprus, Greece, Latvia, Lithuania, Malta, Romania, Slovenia, and Luxembourg. But this one is restriction and exceptions. Okay, so the restrictions ones are the ones that don't accept dual citizenship will be, that will be Austria, Estonia, the Netherlands, Slovakia, and Bosnia and Herzegovina. Yeah, those ones that don't. Okay. There's a lot of European countries that do. Okay. And then now let's take a look at in African countries. Accepted, so. Okay, so Algeria, Angola, Benin, Botswana, Burkina Faso, Burundi, Cabo Verde, Central African Republic, Chad, Comoros, Côte d'Ivoire, which is the Ivory Coast, Democratic Republic of the Congo. Oh, okay, yeah. And yeah, Djibouti, Egypt, Equatorial Guinea, Eritrea, Swaziland, which is known as Eswatini, Ethiopia, Gabon, Gambia, Ghana, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Kenya, Lesotho, Liberia, Libya, Madagascar, Malawi, Mali, Mauritania. What's this one? Mauritius, Morocco, Mozambique, Namibia, Nigeria, Rwanda, Saint-Tomé and Principe, Senegal, Seychelles, Sierra Leone, Somalia, South Africa, South Sudan, Togo, Tanzania, Uganda, Zambia, Zimbabwe. Yeah, those are the ones that you allow dual citizenship. So yeah, 28 African countries full accept dual citizenship, and then while 23 have partial restrictions. Okay, so that's pretty good to know about Africa. And we already got Asia's, so. What about Oceanian countries this time? Let's take a look at those. Yeah, we got so Oceanian countries like dual citizenship. Well, Okay, so you got okay, so the countries do allow dual citizenship include Australia, Fiji, Kiribati, New Zealand, Papua New Guinea, Samoa, Tuvalu, and Vanuatu. Okay, and there's some there's some and the other ones like Nauru and small islands in Tonga have restrictions of those. Okay, for those. And then Antigua and Barbuda nations citizenship by the invested places. Okay, and then St. Kitts and Nevis, Australia ties. And then India, Japan, through Asia, confused, but do not allow dual citizenship. Okay, so that's what I like to know. So that you want to visit those countries, yeah, that's why. And or I have Google Earth to show you places around things, but there's another kind of zizin being a zizin in heaven. The way to be zizin in heaven is to believe all Lord Jesus Christ and you're saved. That's the way you have to become zizin of heaven. So yeah, when you're a Christian, that's when you become a zizin in heaven. But it's not that big of a deal though. Yeah. So let's take a look at places around Taiwan, and I might take a look at. Oh yeah, there's Taipei. You see, I want to take a look at Taiwan's place. Because you can look at a lot of stuff with Google Maps. I only don't know what are these places in Taiwan, but they look pretty cool anyway. Oh, Yingping Fresh Shrimp? Okay, that's the name of that place. But yeah, I can't read them all since there are Chinese characters, but that's why. But this is in Taiwan. I don't know much. I know. I'm just going to show you other countries. Yeah, that's in Taipei, but that's looking to look at. Yeah, so Taipei is the capital. Of Taiwan, yeah. Hmm. Oh, is it Beitou Hot Spring Museum? Let me see. Let me see that museum. Hmm. No, that's just a Sulphur Valley recreation area. Okay. That's pretty good to know. I don't know, mate. Yeah, I've never been to Taiwan, that's why. But I try to look at places around it. Let's take a look at the... Okay, that's not really what I want to look at. That's just a road. I'm trying to look. Oh. I want to take a look at the museum. Can I take a look at that museum, please? Yeah, there it is. There's the museum. Yeah. Is it so Beito Hot Spring Museum? That's the name of that's the name of this museum in Taiwan. Wow. Okay. It does look beautiful to me, but all right. So that's just a. I just want to take a look at that. But that's a museum, so. Okay. Hmm. So that's the the Bay Two Bay Spring Institute. That's a museum in Taiwan. Hmm. In Taipei, Taiwan. But let's take a look at other places because I don't know much about. Yeah, Yolin County. Oh, there's Tainan. Okay. Hmm. This is Tai Yan Gun 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 How? Okay, Gunhu Temple. I don't know much about it. What kind of temple is that? Hmm. Oh, that's it. Oh, so it's this place. Oh, okay, so that's that. Okay, so that's that temple right there. All right, yeah, I did not know about. Yeah, it looks kind of. Hmm. I don't know. To me, this temple's more like something that came from like Taoism or something. But hmm. But yeah, I know it does look beautiful and all. Hmm. Tainan looks pretty old. But hmm. Yeah. So, but I'm just showing. Yeah, but you can also look at these stuff on Google Earth as well. So, this is in Taiwan. So, I'm looking at. Yeah, I know that China does not have Street View on Google Earth, but I'll show you where how to get that. Well, this is Baidu Translate. I'm looking for Baidu Earth, or what is it, Baidu Maps? And here's Baidu Maps, the Chinese version of Google Maps, or you can also known as Google Earth. Yeah, if you want to do is Google Earth View, that's this side. So I believe this is the only way you can look at. Yeah, because I learned that if I turn on Street View, yeah, I learned that there's a lot of countries that Street View. Yeah, Japan and Australia has Street View, but only at some places. Um, Indonesia does. Oh, India does have Street View, so that's pretty good to know. South Africa does. Oh, okay. A lot of European countries have Street Views. That's and in the U.S., some parts of Canada does. Oh yeah, not very much of Alaska, and Mexico has it. Okay, many South American countries have it. But yeah, Russia and Mongolia might have Street View. Yeah, but not Russia or China. Yeah, but I do know a way you can get Street View with China with this one, Baidu Maps, or no, this Baidu Earth if you want to do it this way. The problem is that uh, I'm not sure how Baidu Maps or even Baidu Earth version even works very well. But this is supposed to be the Chinese version of like of Google Maps or even Google Earth. So I want to see how it works. A body of water. Yeah, it looks like Baidu Maps looks great on the Brave browser. But how do you look at stuff in 3D on Baidu Maps? That's what I would like to know. Yeah, despite having everything in Chinese. Don't get me wrong about that. I know I can't read it very well, but that's not the problem. me see if I like look. I see I can look at the U.S. of mine. Oh yeah, there it is. California, right? The state that I live in. Yeah, and look at all the cities. This is in Baidu Maps. They're all in. They just have. They just in Baidu Maps. The names are in Chinese, but that's. So here's the state I live in, which is California. But that's why. But how do you become dual citizenship of another country? Well, let's see. I'll show you what Taiwan is, for example. Let's take Taiwan's example first. And then, and if you want to apply it to the other country, well, that's something. A Taiwanese citizen. That's okay. Let's take a look at that part. I'm gonna use Taiwan's example. Okay, yeah, for American. Yeah, yeah. Let's just do. I'm just gonna use Taiwan's example of you want to be a citizen of the country. So, but you can if you want to do it if you want to. I'm just using Taiwan's example. You can do it. You can apply to it in another country if you want to do that too. So yeah, America becomes Taiwanese citizen through naturalization. Is in Taiwan for 5 years, 183 plus days per year, passing a Mandarin, proficiency test, and renouncing U.S. citizenship. Okay, and then requirements reduce those 3 years of easier, faster path. So. They should just living for Taiwan for 5 years, and then marrying, and then of course you have to marry a Taiwanese citizen, yes, and then and sometimes you might have to renounce U.S. citizenship and then become a Taiwan. Yeah, if you have a Chinese pair to qualify, yeah, all right, yeah. If you don't, well, that's. Now let's see, there's a documentation on vacation for the student office, and then renouncing U.S. citizenship if acquired, and then registration is registered national ID, full rights including voting, yeah. If you want to vote. I would choose not to vote, but you know what? That's just me anyway. I'm using Taiwan's example, but you can apply this to a different country. That's why. Which country you want to go to if you don't want to visit Taiwan, but I'm using it as an example. So. So now, how can I look at stuff on Baidu Maps, or what is it? I'm not sure how to look at stuff. Oh, okay. Hmm. Yeah, I'll start off Street View, and then I don't know. If anyone even know how to use Baidu Maps, let me know, please, because I don't know how to use it very well. So you can find my city on Baidu Maps. Yeah. If not, well. Well, I mean, I could show you on Google Earth. Yeah, here's the area that I live in. But, in California, anyways. I live in the city of Ontario, but there's other cities. Yeah, most of you got, I got Chino, Cheeto Hills, East Val, Claremont, Pomona. Oh, yeah, and this part is, this part right here, and this part right there is Upland and Rancho Cucamonga. Yeah, there's Upland and there's Rancho Cucamonga. So. But I don't know why I can't get Baidu Maps to work. Let me, I'll exit the page and try again. And then I go, okay, and I got things in English. If I look in California. But Ontario's over here. And there's... So yeah, here's my area I found in Baidu Maps. Despite not having Street View on them. Because I think Baidu only has maps with other. But I'm not sure how Baidu Maps works very well. That's why it's test to see if I can take a look on the cine. I'm not sure how Baidu Maps work in 3D, but well, I don't know how to use Baidu Maps very well, but if you know how to use it, let me know on the comments below, because I would like to learn about this, because I don't know. I don't know if I can look at... I don't know how to look at Street View on this. Does this even work? Yeah, let me know how to use. Let me know if you know how to use Baidu Maps for me, or even Baidu Earth, whatever this thing is. In the comments below. Just because I don't know how to get this to work. Yeah, but you can also read this article called "Understanding Biblical Dual Citizenship," and then you can read that to you. You can read that to yourself if you want to know about understanding dual citizenship. So. Because I'm not going to read that to you. It's just too long for me to read. And I'll talk about next video is what's the festival of polar bears. Well, maybe I'll talk about that in some other video and some other day. But you can also make sure to watch my How to Go to Heaven video on Rumble, because right now I'm on Rumble. You know, that's why. You know, I still have YouTube and BitChute. I'm just now I'm on a new video sharing platform called Rumble. So I back up a lot of YouTube videos on Rumble, just not all of them yet. So And yes, and who? Yeah, and right now, Chris Polovsky, he's the CEO of Rumble. Um, and yes, he can help you with your Rumble channel if you have trouble with it. So I'll show what he looks like. So yeah, Chris Polovsky is he's the CEO of Rumble. And yeah, he can help you with Rumble if you ask for him anyway. Yeah. Since all I do is just make videos on Rumble. I don't know everything about Rumble, but yeah, but he does anyway. So. Okay, and I'll talk about polar bears next video, but a different time. Maybe in different months. I don't know about maybe next year or the year after. I don't know if I have time to do it this year because I need to put more videos onto Rumble and stuff. I do got a new monitor today, but it's only a 1080p monitor, just because I want to get. I'm trying to make sure. You know. Yeah, I know. 1080p. Monitor is what I have. Is what I got now. So. Because before I used to have a 900p monitor, now I have a 1080p monitor. So, anyway. And I'll read this article if you want to be a duelist and if you want to become a citizen in heaven. So, I'm not going to read the article to you because it would take me too long for me to read anyway. But I have to go right now, so. And don't worry, I'll talk about more about parenting, and I'll talk about California as well, so. Just. I'll put this on Rumble too, but later on, okay? This will be I think this will be my last video for my Bible podcast, at least for right now anyway. Until and I'll make a video about polar bears some other time. And penguins and also penguins too. Some other time, yeah. I'm gonna have to go right now, but you know what? But that's fine anyway. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoy. Say goodbye. Adios. And Zaijian.